Okay, I'm gonna eat a worm for this video. And I was thinking this is our plant from the school, and I thought maybe I could find a worm, down in the dirt. So, see what I got here. Oh, looks like I found a worm. Oh, look at it wiggle. It's a wiggling, it's alive. Just brush off some of that dirt we got on this worm here. Mmm, tastes kind of salty. I didn't know worms were so salty. It's actually kind of sweet too. Might even say it's gummy. Okay, go ahead. Make sure your Cornell notes look like this. Name, teacher, period, date, all up here. And you're gonna wanna have this section which is questions, a summary at the bottom. This is all for notes here, and the title is Multiplying Fractions. Okay, let's just, this is actually pretty much just a skill. Not actually gonna explain the concept. You can figure that out for yourself if you want. It's actually a pretty cool puzzle. Here we go. Well, let's just do quickly. Let's do 3 over 7. That's 3 over zoom in a tad. 3 over 7. Let me draw this a little darker. 3 over 7 times, I'm going to use that dot for times. Let's do 3 over 7 times 4 over 5. And I've got the numerators drawn in blue, and the denominators drawn in orange. It's pretty simple to do this, okay? It's actually as easy as you could, it's as easy as you want it to be. All you do is you multiply directly across. So you're going to multiply 3 times 4, and you're going to multiply 7 times 5. That's the numerator times the numerator, denominator times the denominator. So the next step will look like this. We have 3 times 4, and we'll have in the denominator, we'll have 7 times 5. Alright. And then we can actually multiply that out. And we're going to have 3 times 4, that's just 12. And 7 times 5, that's just 35. So you did it, and now I'm just going to write out right here what it was you did. Alright, so all you did was you multiplied the numerators together. That's the ones on the top, 3 times 4. And you multiplied the denominators together. That's the ones on the bottom, 7 times 5. Let's do a few practice problems. Alright, so I scribbled a lot, but what the fraction we're going to do is 8 over 3 dot times 4 over 2. And that's going to equal 8 times 4. That's the numerator times the numerator. 8 times 4 over 3 times 2. That's 3.2. And that's just equal to, well, 8 times 4 is equal to 32. So it's 32 over, and 3 times 2 is equal to 6. Now, you can simplify this if you want to, or reduce it if you want to, but you don't have to. Let's do one more. Let's do 1 over 6 times 3 over 2. 3 over 2. This right here should have been a dark blue, my bad. Well, that's just going to equal 1 times 3, so 1.3. And then the denominator will be 6 times 2, 6.2. Which is just, of course, equal to 1 times 3, that's 3. And 6 times 2, that's 12. So we just get 3/12. Once again, if you want, you can reduce that, and it'll come out to something like 1/4 if you want, but you don't have to. Now just take your Cornell notes and go ahead and flip them over, and we're going to do 2 practice problems. Okay, so these are your problems. 5 over 2 times 3 over 7. It's going to be a fraction, so you're going to need a numerator and a denominator. And then we've got 1/4 times 8 over 6. Same thing, numerator, denominator. Here come the answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you go. We got 15 over 14 here, and you got 8 over 24.